players on the planet and last finals.
As he so desperately wants to play, this is the furthest is
Arguably the best, most brutally efficient, and unstoppable offensive players under 30 don't usually get traded in season without a trade request. Yet all reports indicate Doncic never made one and was just as shocked as everyone else. Just 9 months ago, Luka Dončić had Rudy Gobert on skates before sinking his patented step-back three. The cold-blooded shot over Gobert's outstretched arms sealed a Game 2 win for the Dallas Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals against the Minnesota Timberwolves. A week later, Dallas secured its first NBA Finals appearance, prospect in Max Christie, and a single first-round pick felt unfathomable. As to superstardom was as swift as it was historic. He had already finished fourth in MVP voting, leading Dallas to the playoffs.
The first 4 games with massive struggles in games 2, 3, and 4 as Dallas comes back. Smith.
Mavericks team playing with house money.
Runner in the paint, the giant killer by Luka. 1 for 2 on the line for Zubac. Yeah, long pass up ahead to Hardaway. And Hardaway with a corner 3, and he's got it. Early hot start for Tim Hardaway. Luka found him in the corner a moment ago, but the ball back in the hands of Doncic, who slithers his way to the alternate is Michael Smith. Murat Kogut is the official in the replay center in Secaucus as Luka takes it inside.
You have to make sure you're ready to rebound and do what you need to do. Nice finish by Luka.
Yes, it is. Luka wants some space to work on the right-hand side of the floor. Clears everybody out. Finds his way into the paint, spotting up in the corner. 3 is knocked down by Finney Smith.
With a 43-32 record. His postseason debut was nothing short of spectacular, nearly averaging a 30-point triple-double as the 7th-seeded Mavericks pushed the 2nd-seeded Clippers to 6 games. Played a crucial role in Dallas's finals run. Despite never holding home court advantage, the Mavericks eliminated the Clippers, Thunder, and Timberwolves.
Doncic maneuvers for the win.
Se lo ha luchado a White. 2-1. No entró.
3 veces ya que se han puesto a 10, Antonio.
Ojo, cuidado, porque
Doncic y Grigonis.
No, es que al poner la palma arriba a Grigonis, luego le ha dado en la cara a Luka Dončić con la acción finalizada y no le ha gustado nada al esloveno, que le ha dado un pequeño toque con el pie a Marius Grigonis. Está un poco picado hoy Luka Dončić, está todo el rato recibiendo golpes y está quejándose bastante de eso.
Ahí lo vemos. Y suelta
No, pero aquí le da en la parte de rebotazo saber colocarte. Está posicionándose perfecto para poder rebotear.
El primero del partido para Felipe. Quedan 3. Doncic abriendo para allá.
On their way to the championship round, Doncic delivered a postseason stat line fell short of the title. Doncic was their only consistent offensive threat against the Celtics team, boasting a top 3 defense in both the regular season and playoffs. At just 25 years old and entering his prime, it seemed inevitable that he'd be back on the biggest stage sooner rather than later. Most dominant interior forces. His play in the 2020 NBA, he remains an elite defender, ranking top 3 in block shots and top 15 in individual defensive rating this season. Throughout his career, he's been one of the NBA's premier paint protectors. The bigs needs to stretch the floor and keep defenses on it. Losing Doncic will be massive.
And that's what Dallas is in the process of trying to do. Put a little pressure on the Clippers.
Okay.
Bring their 8.
All right. But yeah, I think that series is really shaping up to be a good one.
Paul George, that is. This is
Yes, not Chris Paul.
Who did play with the Clippers for a long time.
Yes, he did.
Total bad sign for this game for the Mavericks.
Then we're talking hip-hop beats with a minute to go.
Still demands respect as a player.
Luka inside, and with that, Luka's on the scoreboard. So far from Love and from Sexton. Love 8, Sexton 4. Brunson inside, layup good.
Regardless of what's going on, miss or make. Nice finish that time by Doncic.
His weight, the 21 points per game that he's averaged in his career against Dallas. Overall career average is 18 for Love as Luka drifts out for the step back. Out to Hardaway.
Nice find.
Luka wide open in the corner. Good pass, and the result is a 3 splashed in. And Dallas with a long rebound, and they've got George backpedaling, and it's Kyrie with
The Mavericks had the NBA's #1 offense in Luka's second season and finished in the top 8 in offensive efficiency 5 times over the past 6 years. Without him, Irving will take on even more shot creation duties. And while he's having a strong season, bright side, Dallas should instantly become one of the NBA's best interior defensive teams and can roll out massive lineups to match up with other Western Conference contenders.
Taylor, Carroll de 3, no, rebote largo. Y ahí está. Mira, ahí vamos a ver, gracias a nuestros compañeros. Bueno, es que
le está buscando total.
¿Qué le dice?
Le busca, primero le está provocando totalmente. Buscando la penetración.
Técnica por aplaudir.
Pues la cuarta de Randall. Mira Doncic, que es el que está cambiándole. Y sigue aplaudiendo Randall. Cuidado que le está jugando la descalificación, ¿eh?
Está pidiendo Doncic que le ayude.
Se está jugando la descalificación. Se nota y se oye.
The Mavericks clearly believe they can still compete at a high level post-Diable. Dallas is now both old and expensive, and they don't control their first-round pick between 2027 and 2030. He went on to become an 18-time All-Star, a 5-time champion, and one of the greatest players in.
Luka maneuvers away from the play by Luka. Luka running a pick and roll with Boban, and Marjanovic catches inside. And a 16-point first quarter for Love, but a 13-point first quarter for Luka. Has 3 of those. Hardaway has 1 now. Cutting to the basket. Love, and he can't hang on to the pass from Brandon Knight. Mavericks in transition. They won't hold for the last shot. Boban picks up the ball in the lane off the pass of Luka. And late because of that work by Finney Smith. Luka's back into the game. And it's Brunson, and he hits a 3. Dallas.
They're going to compete. They do play hard, to your point. Nice pass.
And Powell with the big finish off that nice pass. Now Luka has it. Or it's Brunson with it now. Luka sets his feet, fires and hits another 3-pointer. Luka flips it back, looking for his 7th assist, and he's got it! Boy, it was online. We had a good look at it, but it was just too long. And the long rebound came out to Luka. Matthew Dellavedova is out, so tonight seeing just his 2nd action of the year. Game, 4 of them on.
In the postseason, he might be the best offensive force on the planet, thanks to his ability to manipulate matchups in the half-court, similar to how LeBron James dominated in his prime, and losing talent since its last championship run. Step back on offense and 33-point, 11-rebound, 12-assist triple-double against the New York. That level of effort night after night through the remainder of the regular season, and given their elite basketball IQs, you'd expect them to make it.
Jackson Hayes. Pass, Hudson, 3, go!
Even so, the Lakers gained financial flexibility, and an in-his-prime CP candidate entering his prime was, at least in part, driven by concerns about his condition might go down as one of the most lopsided in NBA history. Do you think Luka is about to
Yo creo que es el último día del carnaval, ¿eh?
No, y también se nota. Doncic para Otelo Hunter. Doncic con la bola, falta personal. Sí. Y Bogris que lleva ya 12 puntos, ¿no? Sí, 12 puntos. 73. 57. A ver ahora Doncic. Qué gran canasta de Luka Doncic. No había ganado Iberostar Tenerife 9 visitas del Real Madrid. San Miguel, 5 segundos para que acabe la posesión. San Miguel encuentra a Dornecamp. Dornecamp se lleva el tapón de Doncic. Gran acción defensiva de Doncic. Yul para Rudy.
Jetty Osman is out right now. Oh, lovely little runner.
Which talks to his growth. Great find there.
And Boban scores inside. That gives Luka the triple-double.
To a guy marked to a big, unless you think he can handle the pass. Luka just throws it back. Boban handles it. And he has an uncanny ability on the inside to get tonight. Hit a couple of threes. Good find.
To the corner, Luka to Tim Hardaway Jr. and an answer by it was Finney Smith, who fights everyone off with a board.
Nice
Such
spot.
a good rebounder, and now he'll have a chance to be rewarded at the other end. Luka laying off the ball, receives the pass from right. Ball and Luka comes away with it. And a long pass up ahead. Well done by Luka over the top.
They tried to take one of those blocks too.
Luka going at the alley-oop, and Powell stays after it and flush.